Hey everybody, it's Darkling765, and welcome to the first thing I've done on this channel in a long time, I'm pretty sure, for quite some time. And, I'm doing Majora's Mask. This is gonna be a Majora's Mask 6-day challenge. I'm gonna be doing a series of challenges. You can get all the information from this from the last video I uploaded, which is an update video about what's going on. And, so this is just gonna be the Majora's Mask 6-day challenge. I don't really have, I have sort of a plan. I have knowledge. I've seen these challenges before, but I haven't actually, I have done one, to very, very bad results. But now I'm gonna actually try it and just keep going. I think I'm gonna give myself 3 tries. And 3 tries where I make significant progress, but we'll let future me decide how this is gonna go. Also, these videos aren't gonna have any outros or anything. I'm just gonna edit that in the end. I'm just gonna do one long recording session. Let's go. Let's name it. Let's name it 6 days, because that's what I'm doing. I don't know the alphabet clearly. A. Give me the A.
You will give me an A.
And S. And, there's space for one more letter. 4. 6 days 4. No, okay, 6 days. Let's go! Let's do this! So I think in the first 3 days, I can actually think about, 3 heart pieces I can do. And I think having 1 extra heart would help immensely in the areas. I guess I should explain this challenge a little bit more. The goal is to beat the game in 2 cycles. The first cycle is getting the Ocarina of Time, playing the Song of Time, and then going back in time. And the second 3 days, the last 3 days, I have to beat the game in that time. And it is possible to get out, but not without using any, major glitches, or I guess it's not really a major glitch, but either way, I'm not going to be escaping the town or anything. I'm not going to be doing any glitches. As far as I know. I might, but, that's pretty much how this challenge works, is you just gotta beat the game in 3 days. And I think that I have the skills available to do so, but I didn't do so well last time at all. So this'll just be trying it out and hoping things go well. And that's pretty much how it's gonna go. Of course, we gotta get through this opening cutscene. You cannot have a Majora's Mask game without the cutscene. I don't know where that was going. All Majora's Mask playthroughs. Actually, I'm not going to speak for all Majora's Mask playthroughs. Some might skip the first cutscene. Who knows? I don't. I certainly have no clue. I don't know what this voice is. I've decided to do this voice now. That was probably super annoying, and I'm okay with it. I'm completely okay with it. Alright, we're just gonna... I'm playing with a GameCube controller, so you can totally hear me mashing the text. Gosh. I don't even know what to say anymore. I've already run out of things. I guess I do kind of have a route in mind of, what I'm gonna do, where I'm gonna go. I have seen one of these challenges done before, but that was a few years ago. And that was a different time. So, yeah. So I guess... the route that I'm kind of gonna, the first thing that I want to do on the second 3 days is to, the first thing that I want to do is, of course, go to Woodfall as quick as possible. And the reason this challenge is so difficult, the reason why it's difficult to do in 3 days, is because you have to be able to get Epona to get into the third temple, the Great Bay Temple. But Epona is not available to you after the first day, and you cannot get into Romani Ranch to get Epona without the powder keg, and you get the powder keg after the second dungeon. So you have to beat 2 dungeons in the first 3 days, or do what else you want to do. I'm just gonna grab some rupees real quick, if I can actually play this game. I am not used to these controls right now. I haven't played this game in... I guess it's been a month since I last played this game. I did do a full playthrough. This playthrough hasn't been practiced, like, the actual 3 days, but I did do a casual 100% playthrough last month, so I guess that's the only practice I get for this. Which is probably not a good idea. I probably should have practiced this, but at the same time, where's the fun in that? Right? I don't even know I'm getting rupees. Rupees are basically useless in this run, unless I want to... I guess I could also buy the big bomb bag. I should probably do that on the first cycle. Get the big bomb bag is a good idea. So that means I'm going to have to save the old lady at midnight. So I need a bomb bag, and I can think of 3 heart pieces to get on the first cycle. Like, I can finish the first cycle right away, but there might be a little bit of setup I want to do. Like, maybe I want an extra heart. And that extra heart could be very useful. But at the same time, I can only think of 3 heart pieces to get. So, ultimately, I don't actually know how I'm going to get that. How I'm going to get the first, like, a heart container. I could try to get the one on the slide. I don't know if that's possible to get as a Deku Scrub. But, I do know that you can climb the slide, and that's not how you're supposed to get it at all. But if you're skilled enough, you can climb the slide. I have done it before. Not very well, but I've done it. And I don't know if after you climb the slide, you can actually get the heart piece. I've never tried. So if I can get that, then I can definitely get the first heart in the first 3-day cycle. But if I can't get that heart, then ultimately I'm screwed. I'm not really screwed. I mean, I can play this game with 3 hearts. I'm not super good at the game, but I can probably do it with a minimum amount of hearts. Hopefully. Another thing about this is this game, the 100% speedrun of this game does the game in 4 cycles. So that is 12 days. And we're not even doing the full run. We're not even getting everything. So I think that's pretty good odds, if you liken me to a speedrunner, which I do know some speedrunning tactics, and I will be using them, such as things like backwalking and stuff of that nature. But another thing is, it's going to be a lot harder to get without the bunny hood, isn't it? Because the bunny hood is... Yeah, the bunny hood is gonna be a big factor, because I always get the bunny hood, but getting the bunny hood wastes time, and if you don't got time, then you're screwed. Give me that. Give me that rupee. There we go. Once again, rupees are useless. I just like getting rupees. So right now the timer hasn't started, obviously. The timer will start as soon as we get into Clocktown, and that is the point at which I will be doing things. I don't know what things I'm going to be doing. Shut up, Tattle. I know who you are. We're all fine. We're all good friends. So yeah, I might cut to the interesting parts, but I also might just leave this all in. I don't actually know how I'm gonna edit this. I'll let future me decide, but, yeah, I do think I want to leave in this first part, you know, the intro, getting through all this, and I don't actually know if you can fly all the way there without going over there. I'm pretty sure you can. Well, one way to find out, you can't even lose health in this first area, so I could get the Deku Nuts, but actually that might be a good idea. I might want to... Well, I can't anymore. I've lost my chance. I can't get those Deku Nuts. Screw it! Alright, let's get out of here. Oh god, I'm so screwed. With no practice at all, this is not going to go very well. And I'm also very sorry if you do not like the sound of this controller. That's what happens when you play with a GameCube controller and you're right up next to the mic. In fact, the controller is probably closer to the mic than my mouth is. So, that's fun. Yo, can I cutscene skip? Let's do it. Never mind. So a little fun, I guess a little speedrunning fact is, all the cutscenes in this game, or some cutscenes in I don't know if it's all or some of the cutscenes in this game, but cutscenes in this game require 2 frames to start. So if you pause buffer 1 frame at a time, if you make it so that the game advances at 1 frame at a time, the game will not be able to start the cutscene, and that way you can just go ahead and skip the cutscene. But at the same time, I was a little late on the first pause, so I couldn't skip the cutscene. Yes, we all know the story. If you don't know the story, don't watch this. It's gonna ruin it for you. I'm skipping everything. There ain't nothing in this game that I'm getting. That's a lie. I wonder if there's a low percent run of this game. I haven't actually seen one of those. Like, get as few things as possible. What even could you not get? I don't even know. I should check that out if there is one. Future me, check that out and tell me what you think. Tell past me what you think. Maybe tell me if I'm looking forward to it. Oh yeah, I see. I see how it is. Yeah, okay. Mashing. I can see the audio waveform of my mashing, and it looks awful. Go. Seriously? Okay, cool. Off to a fantastic start. That's just how this is going. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get the main quest out of the way, getting the flower. And the reason I'm getting the flower is so you can get to the clock tower, obviously. That's what we're doing, yeah? Yeah. I did not do any pre-playing to figure out what the... Freaking dog! I did not do any pre-playing to figure out what the, bomber's code was. I'm completely in the dark about that. I will have to do the hide-and-seek, but hide-and-seek is easy, right? It's not even hide-and-seek. They call it hide-and-seek, but it's not even hide-and-seek. It's just... It's pretty much tag. It's hide and seek tag. That's what it is. Ultimately. So we gotta go here, get the fairies in the fountain, and this will give us bubbles! So we can go ahead and use Bubble Beam! Oh god, that feels good to say, but it also hurt my throat a little bit. Yeah. Oh man, it feels good to be recording. Because I haven't recorded in so long, I don't feel like I have the knowledge of how to record anymore, so it feels good to, like, know that I'm able to talk again. I'm not hiding anything at all. I don't know why. The way that I giggled there when I said I'm not hiding anything sounds like I'm hiding something, so, I'm just gonna let you know I'm not hiding anything. Okay. Yeah, shut up. No one even likes the Great Fairies. Here's the thing. At the time, I'm pretty sure that the Great Fairies were very impressive, but I would say that Majora's Mask is a little, the N64 is a little behind my time. Just a little bit, because pretty much the N64 stopped being relevant in the 2000s, really. The GameCube was released in 2001, I believe. And so, because it was released in 2001, that was that was my time. So my time was GameCube time, but I had a 64 when I was a kid, and that was where most of my gaming memories came from, was the N64. And even though that the graphics at the time of my time were already okay. Where'd he go? Even though graphics were okay in my time, it was GameCube. GameCube had such underrated graphics, graphical capabilities, like the individual fur textures of basically every character ever. This goes to East Clocktown, yes, yes. I don't know why I'm questioning. I know this game pretty much front to back. Back to the graphics. I'm pretty sure that the Great Fairy probably looked super impressive at the time, but it has not aged very well. So, but overall, I think that doesn't matter. The fact that this game hasn't aged as well as the fact that this game hasn't aged perfectly, no game ever does age perfectly. I think Mario 64 is the worst culprit. The game is not as good as people think it is. It has aged heavily. And I played it recently. Like, it's a fun game, I will not lie. But it shows its age a lot in this day and age. Sir, why did you go up further here? Sir, I shall shoot you. You have been shot, and now you are mine. Shoutouts to all the kids when they were to all the people when they were kids that didn't know you could shoot these guys with the bubbles and are now being schooled at their own game. This is your game. Did you not know this? What am I doing with my life? I'm playing video games and enjoying myself. That's what I'm doing with my life. Yay! Let's shoot this game. So because I hadn't moved... Whoa, did you... What? Whoa! Did you see how fast that guy was moving? Is he supposed to move that fast? What? No, I bet you what that was characters who move based on time aren't moving when the screen transition... Oh wow, the first number is a 1. I think when the screen transition, or like the you first enter this area, here's a cutscene, that moves time, but it does not move characters. So he was speeding up to catch up. I think that's what it was. 1, 5, 3, 2, 4. Sorry about that. I'm dying inside. 1, 3, 5, 2, 4. I think. I may have already forgotten it. If I've already forgotten it, that would be hilarious. I have to say the secret code. 1, 3, 5, 2, 4. Wait, what? Then what was it? It was 1, 5, 3, 2, 4? 1, 5, 3, 2, 4 must have been it. 1, 5, 3, 2, 4. There it is. Okay, I got the 5 and the 3 mixed up. No big deal. Not a single biggie. Not a 1. Not a 1 biggie. Okay. So right now we're just gonna be going and get that delicious Moon's Tear. What is a Moon's Tear? I guess technically it'd be a meteorite. I guess it would just be a meteorite because, you know, meteorites are things that fall from space. I always forget if meteorite was the ones that hit the ground or if meteors were the ones that hit the ground. I know that it's one or the other. Future me, you can go ahead and look that up and give you something to do. Because I'm not really doing much, just getting that Moon's Tear, the delicious Moon's Tear. The real challenge hasn't really started yet. This is the first 3 days. It's very simple. Play the game as you would expect to be playing the game. Gaze into the telescope and check out that delicious skull. I don't know why he's delicious. He's made of straw. He's basically a scarecrow. He's a living scarecrow with a wooden mask. It would be a lot of... you would get a lot of slivers, a lot of splinters from eating. I do not recommend eating Skull Kids, no matter how delicious they may be. all. Don't shake your butt at me. This game is silly. I love this game. For those of you who are not familiar, this is my favorite game of all time, honestly. I just enjoy playing it so much. And every time I'm like, hey, maybe this game's better than the game that I love the most, right? Like, I don't know. I can't think of any specific examples, but whenever I think, hey, this game might be better, I put in this game and it's like, hey, this is nice. I like this. And then I remember how much I love this game. For the most part. There are parts of this game, obviously, that I don't like, right? Like, the Octorok shooting minigame is stupid. All the shooting minigames in all 3D Zelda games suck, and that includes Phantom Hourglass. Talk about another unpopular opinion. Phantom Hourglass is a good game, fight me, everyone on the internet. Which is a lot of people, actually, so maybe I shouldn't be threatening with that. Let's go ahead and give this Moon's Tear to the Doodly-Doo. And get that land title deed here. You're a jerk, dog. I never understood why the dog attacks the Deku Scrub. It's weird, because he doesn't attack this business scrub, but as soon as there's a Deku Scrub, it's like, nah. Dog. I'm a dog and I'ma kill you. Alright, sir. Give me the option. That was some fun menuing. Did you see how quick that was? Alright, peace out, bro. This cutscene always took too long. It's like, why do you gotta watch him fly around in a circle before leaving? He doesn't fly around in a circle, he just directly leaves. But why do you gotta watch the whole thing? It's blatantly unnecessary.
I think it's blatantly unnecessary that you have to watch this guy move constantly.